In the United States, there are many political parties, but the main are Democratic and Republican, and people can register to vote in any of these parties, but mainly people register as Democratic, Republican, or Independent.
So with political parties, when you're looking at a presidential election, several candidates can choose to run for the presidency. What happens though is with each party, Democrats and Republicans, they have national committees that have leadership positions within them and decide to give their support to particular candidates, which normally will propel them into the spot where they'll be running against the opposite party in the election.
Typically, Democrats are liberal, and here are some of their philosophies.
I'm doing my,
And then typically, Republicans are conservative, and that's some of their philosophies.
Each campaign spends millions of dollars to try to get their candidate the elected position. They campaign through advertisements and just trying to get good publicity to convince each voter to vote for them.
Here are some examples of presidential campaign posters and pins.
Before a party chooses the candidate it would like to endorse, candidates compete for the party's endorsement.
After the campaigning is done, voting takes place on around the same time every 4 years for presidential elections. People go and vote in places called polls, and these polls are in each of their townships, so there are many in at least one town, and it can be divided into lines of where people go.
Average day voters do not directly elect the President of the United States. Their votes cast towards different electors who are part of the Electoral College, who then come together to elect the new president.
Go.
This is Brant. He's a teen.
Okay. I think that political parties affect teens by sometimes defining who your friends are, because it gives you an easy thing to talk about, an easy thing to fit in with other people. And I also think that political parties can define teens by maybe influencing like the kind of respect you have for other people, because for instance, if someone's a Republican, you might not like them as much because of the fact that they're Republican. Because I am discriminated against being a Republican, and therefore thank you, that's it.